Oh, that's a nice roar you got there. Oh, crap. My roar doesn't work on him. Oh, crap. Kill him. Hey, guys. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Ark here on our cluster series. Today, we're over here on Valguero, and we're going to start taming up some YUTYRANNUSes, but I'll get to that in a second. I just want to talk about the rock golems that we got several episodes ago. So we came over here, and we tamed up 2 rock golems. We got a 174 and a 162, and unfortunately, by the end of the episode, I put them into cryopods with the intention to bring them over to Ragnarok, and there's a bug right now when you bring things from Valguero, like the rock golems and wyverns, and there's probably other creatures, not Deinonychus though. Deinonychus seem to work. But yeah, if you bring any of those creatures over to any of the other maps, they get stuck inside of cryopods, which is really annoying. So unfortunately that happened, and we had to pretty much just scrap those 2 creatures. Like, they're not, I don't think we're ever going to get them out of the cryopods. It would be cool if we did, but I actually have since tamed up 2 new rock golems, and we didn't screw up the taming effectiveness on them. I know a lot of people were leaving me suggestions for like these traps that stop the recoil and or not recoil, splash damage from the cannon, because every single time you shoot at the head, it seems to do some damage down by the foot, and that's a little bit of like splash damage from the explosion of the cannonball hitting. Now, there's apparently traps out there that work, but I actually think I figured out something else. So I didn't use a trap at all. I just continued to do the exact same way I was doing it, where I would just fly Night Owl above the creature, and then just like glide away and leave Night Owl flying there, and then just shoot a cannon because the rock golem is fascinated with Night Owl. So instead of actually building a special trap or anything, I actually managed to be able to knock out 2 rock golems in a row, by just waiting a little bit extra between the... Well, it takes 13 shots to knock down a 180 on here. I waited extra time between the 12th and 13th shot, and that just seemed to do it. So I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that's just a coincidence, but it happened twice in a row. So yeah, and I'm probably... I don't know. We might do some testing at some point just to see if it's an actual thing, but I would recommend that you try that out, and then you don't have to build like a crazy complicated trap or anything like that. Even just a simple trap is a decent amount of effort to actually go ahead and do when you can just do it without a trap. So yeah, I don't know, it worked for me, so let me know if it works for you. But anyway, today the plan is YUTYRANNUSes. Where's that thing gone? Oh, there it is. I want to tame up... Oh wow, that's actually a pretty good level. I want to tame up 174s and 180s mainly, because we're going to be building a new Lieutenant Dan, a fully, like, really high stacked mutated YUTYRANNUS that we're just going to use for all of our boss fights from now on. We actually haven't gotten a YUTYRANNUS in this series yet, so I'm really excited to just, like, go all out and just get some crazy YUTYRANNUSes over here with some really good stats, and then eventually head over to Ragnarok and start the crazy breeding process. The good part about Valguero is that YUTYRANNUSes are insanely common over here. It's ridiculous. If you've been to this map, you'll know that they are just everywhere. Like, we've seen how many so far? Like 4, I think. They're all decent-ish levels, but I'm looking specifically for high levels. Oh, by the way, we do have that event turned off for the colors. Apparently, we didn't have it turned off, but I turned it off the other day. We don't really dino wipe, so you might see, like, those colored dinos here for a little while. So, or I guess maybe we could dino wipe at some point. We'll see. But anyway, guys, make sure that you hit the like button if you find yourself enjoying this one. Really does help me out, and I do appreciate it. I'm gonna try and kill some YUTYRANNUSes as we go around, but it might be kind of difficult because I didn't really bring any large creature that can withstand the roar, so I don't know. We killed that one though. That was only a level 60. Let's try to find a decent level to tame on camera though. Now, in terms of a trap, I'm not gonna do anything complicated here today. I'm actually just gonna place down a bunch of behemoth gates and just walk it in. I know you can build smaller traps and more complicated ones and everything, but oh wow, he actually hit me from there. Damn, all right. I'm like almost... It was almost 90, or yeah, about 90% fear roar there. That was kind of scary. Fear roar is so annoying, man. It really is. But yeah, so we just have a bunch of behemoth gates in here, and I'm just going to place those in a row and then just have an actual doorway on either side. So that's kind of the plan. Now, I'm probably not going to show all the YUTYRANNUS taming on camera, but I definitely want to find the first one at least, and we'll trap him, and then I'm just going to do all the other ones the exact same way. And I'm probably going to have to spend a lot of time over here just killing all of the low levels, because as you can see, there's quite a few low levels. That's actually a really good level. I might potentially tame that one. I had my sights set on 174s and 180s, which is max level and one off max level, but yeah. Oh, there's a 174, and it's an event color as well. Okay, I'm not too happy about the event color. I'd rather just not have any colors on it, but that's okay. We can use it. Let's see. So we're going to need to place down these in a row. We're going to have to get it to come back to us. So it doesn't have any Carnos around it. That's one thing I've noticed on this map. I think the Carnos just end up dying to wolves and stuff on here, or else they just get lost or something like that. Because there's so many YUTYRANNUSes, but they don't always have their Carnos. Like, they always have Carno minions on all the other maps, so I don't know. We're gonna have to build it over here, I would say, just because this is where there's a lot of room. So yeah, let's just go ahead and break some of these trees just to get them out of the way. Here we go. You know what? That should be good for the moment. All right, so I'm gonna put Night Owl over here, I would say, and I might be able to tame up the two of these. We'll see. I definitely had my sights set on super high levels, but I could settle for that one. I mean, it's like right beside this other one here, so I could just move the trap slightly. Let me actually just try to get a view of what I'm doing. Is that intersecting? Okay, we'll go out by about that much. We just want enough room to be able to fly Night Owl out and to be able to kind of like shoot through, and for YUTYRANNUS not to be able to get through. YUTYRANNUS, you'd be surprised. Like, they could fit into the small dino gates. It's crazy. All those gaps should be good, I would say. Yeah, that's good. All right, so now we just got to place a gateway there, and I got to take it off the stupid automatic mode. I wish that wasn't on by default. I really like the S plus gates, but I hate how that's just on by default. Because when you're trying to place a trap, it's irritating. It really is. Then you can't just like place the traps around creatures. You gotta actually like go all out and make sure that you set the things up correctly. Okay, wow, so that 168 's super hurt, and I'm not sure if the other one is at all. Cause, oh, they're mate boosted as well. Hey, this could be a good start, actually. Let's just try and get the two of them into the trap. Oh, yeah, he fear roared me. Okay. Want to try and not get fear roared again, actually, so I'm going to put Night Owl back over here. Make sure you're on passive. All right, so I should be able to do this on foot for the moment, at least. Oh, you know what? I think he's actually kind of running towards us, is he? There we go. Come on. Come into the trap, Mr. 168. Or Mrs. 168. There we go. He's actually kind of in, so I might be able to close this. No. Hey, look at me. I'm right here. No? Okay. Well, let's try and get that one then. I'll just sniper shotgun him. Does that work? There we go. I didn't want to shoot him with my long neck because that would do a lot more damage. This should get him to come over, though. Look at you, big red beast. So for the mutations, I'm wanting stamina mutations and health mutations. Woo! Run. We're okay. We only got hit once. Okay, and you are in there, right? Yeah, you're completely trapped. Oh, that's quite a large gap there. Would he be able to get out? I hope not. Really do. Well, let's start with this one then. I can trap the other one after. One at a time's probably better, and this way they're not going to be mate boosted, so I can actually knock them down quicker. So sweet. I don't know how hurt he is, though. He looks pretty hurt. He actually looks super hurt, to be honest. Look at his, like, arms and everything. You can see the blood there. Wait, is that even blood? It's kind of hard to tell. He's wearing his red pants today, so can't really tell. Oh, man. But yeah, stam mutations and health mutations is what I want, because the YUTYRANNUS is going to be just in the arena. I'm going to be riding on it, and it's going to have a lot of stamina, and it's going to have a lot of health to actually survive, like Dragonfire and Broodmother, everything. Broodmother, like, spitball things do a lot of damage. Like, just everything. It's got to just be a survivor, like Lieutenant Dan should be. Like, unfortunately, in the past, we've had some Lieutenant Dans die, like in Ultimate Arc, where it just died in the arena to the Overseer. It was super sad, but this Lieutenant Dan will not die, and just in case it does, I will try to clone it at some point. Let's see. What is it actually biting at? I don't know what it's biting at. All right, so yeah, in terms of colors, not sure exactly what I want. My Lieutenant Dan in a previous series was like fully cyan with like purple, I think. So I want to go for something different, because I know a lot of people didn't like the look of it, but it did look really crazy, and slightly cool. But maybe we'll go for something different. To be honest, red like this would be kind of nice, but maybe not as the main color. So we'll see. Alrighty, so it's down. Let's go ahead and just, I want to just scout the area really quick. Make sure there's no wolves. There's a mammoths over there, and that probably looks like the 168. Yeah, it is. That could easily die, to be honest. Let's see. Any wolves or anything just around here? There's an RG, but yeah, I'll kill it. Might as well. Oh, what? How'd that not hit? Wow, my bow does a lot of damage to flyers. That was a headshot right there. Alrighty, so this thing's down. Let me actually just check out its stats, because I might not even tame it if it doesn't have super good stats. Okay. I could pop these into Dodo Decks and just take a look, but I think most of those are kind of either average or some might be even quite low, because that melee seems quite low. But yeah, I might not tame all of them. We'll see. I'll be back in a bit though, guys, because like I said, I want to tame a bunch of these things here today and try and get some really good stats. So that is how I'm going to be doing it, and I will see you guys in a bit. So here we go. Let me just hatch one of these. We're going to check out the stats that I've combined from some YUTYRANNUSes. So I didn't get the most amazing ones, but at the same time, they're pretty good. I mean, they're not fantastical, but they're also pretty decent. And it got to the stage when I was taming a bunch of them. Like, I don't know how many I tamed at this stage. I think I tamed like 8 really high levels, like 174s and 180s. I never actually got that. What was it, a 162 or a 168? I never got that one. It actually got killed. But, so yeah, these are the stats that I have, and actually, these are combined from just 2 YUTYRANNUSes. One of the YUTYRANNUSes had the health and the stamina, and then the other one had the melee stats. So, pretty good. All the other ones just went in the bin. But anyway, in terms of the health, we've got 11,000 plus, which is pretty good. Not the most amazing, but at the same time, pretty good. And then for the stamina, we've got a good start with 2142. And then for melee, we don't really need melee on this thing, but it's pretty nice. We actually got 419, so I usually consider anything above 400 to be decent melee, so this is actually quite good. But again, we don't really need melee on a YUTYRANNUS. Like, we're mainly just courage roaring our full army and just trying to get them all hyped up to actually battle whatever boss we're fighting. So stamina and health are like the main things. Health for surviving, stamina for boosting creatures, and I'm probably going to pump whatever, we're going to get mutations into the stam, but I'm probably going to pump it up to like 5k after that, I would say, because sometimes YUTYRANNUS actually like drain stamina quite quick in the arena when you're like constantly courage roaring. So maybe we'll go up to 5k, maybe we'll go less and just go for like a health beast or something. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, so this one here is not mutated, but what we're looking for is health and stamina mutations. I don't want melee mutations, and I don't want anything else mutated. So we're probably just going to continue to stack health and stamina onto this like same line. I know that what we could do, it's a little bit more efficient if you do it another way, where you stack 20 of a single stat like onto the same creature, where you just continuously breed until you have, say, 20 of health. And then you would start again with like whatever other stats you're looking for, like stamina or melee or whatever. It's a lot cleaner because once you go over 20 on either side, you're essentially halving the odds that you're actually going to get another mutation with every single baby. Because like if one side is taken up, then it can only land on the other side, because once you go over 20 on one side, it can't be mutated over there. It has to be mutated over in the other side. And that's why if you're breeding and you don't completely understand what you're doing, and you have over 20 here and over 20 here, that's why you're not getting new mutations. I constantly see people asking me about that, but yeah, that's essentially what the issue is for you. And if you are doing that and you want to continue to breed with those creatures, I recommend just taking one of them and breeding with a fresh unmutated creature, and that way everything will be shifted over to one side and you'll still have another side to mutate. But anyway, we're kind of getting a little bit off topic here. We're looking for health and stamina, and I might breed until I have around 30 mutations, so this is going to take a long time. So I'm going to just bring you guys around for just a few of these hatchings. Obviously there's a really loud helicopter outside. Oh crap, no, there's a dead baby. No, they know that I'm a monster. Wow, that helicopter's so loud. I'm not cutting this out. So yeah, stupid helicopters trying to save people or whatever. I don't know what's happening. I don't see any mutations in here. If you're ever actually like hatching multiple creatures, I definitely recommend putting your camera above you like that in third person. It's a lot easier to just spot all the numbers. It really is. But yeah, none of these guys here are actually mutated, so we're just gonna quickly tear through all of them. Gonna get that massive stack of them over there. Great part about a Barry, it instantly eats the corpse as soon as you actually kill something. Frogs do it too. Some other creatures probably do as well, but yeah, Barrys are super handy. I used to actually use Yutyrannuses, or not Yutyrannuses. What am I talking about? I'm killing Yutyrannuses. I used to use Therazinos as like my baby blender to essentially just clean up the giant mess of babies everywhere. But yeah, now I don't really do that anymore because I actually don't have a super awesome one. And Baryonyx is eating them instantly. Saves me a couple seconds each time. We definitely have a mutation in there. I could see it. I just can't get to it. Gotta wait. There it is. It's walking off. So I am going to be looking for some cool colors, but I'm not going to prioritize the colors. This one has some green feet and a little green accent on its face. Oh, sweet. Look at that. It has a health mutation. Well, this is what I need. Are you... Ah, you're a female. I might just hatch the rest of the eggs that I have and just see if we can actually get another one with either health or stat mutation as a male. See, it's going to be a lot easier if I get a male mutated one, because over there, it's kind of hard to see, but I have a male called Perfect M, and then I have, like, I think 5 females breeding with it, so they're all Perfect F, and they all have the stats that I need, like the base stats, and it's going to be a lot easier if I could just slot a male in to breed with the 5 females instead of waiting for this to grow up and then waiting for this, you know, to actually breed with the one male and get all the eggs for the next mutation. So I might not keep this. I might not. If I'm forced to, I definitely will, though. So yeah, maybe I'll just like leave it over on the side, and if fully grows up before I can get another mutation, then I'll go ahead and use it anyway. So we should have some more eggs in here. We have tons. But yeah, I'm going to be doing this for a good while, it seems. Like I said, I'll bring you guys back just a little bit. With these giant stacks of mutations, usually I just kind of do them over several days, so I don't know. I might end up like just doing a few little clips, just kind of giving you guys a bit of an update every so often. We have another mutation here. Look at that. Let's see, and it's a male, and it's got a melee mutation. Unfortunately, I don't want you, so I'm going to get rid of it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Or maybe not a little bit. In a good while. So I just got another mutation onto the stack. Right now we're at 9, which is kind of crazy. So I'm just going to bring this one over here, which is kind of what I've been doing every single time. I got to turn these gigas off of breeding because they've just been breeding for so long here. Let's see. Disable mating. Cool. So we got to wait for this baby to walk all the way over here. But in the meantime, this is what we had before. So now we actually just got another health on top. So we have 5 health and 4 health and 5 stamina. And it's pretty amazing. So let me just compare the stats from the very start. Let me see. Can I get in? There we go. So we started with 11, 22, 0, and then 21, 42. And now we're at 12, 98, 0. So we've got like a huge amount onto that. And then 25, 62. And that was like 21 something. So that's an extra 400 stamina for 5 mutations. So I might just try to cap it off at around 20 with roughly 10 of each. I don't mind if I have 11 of one and 10 or 9 of the other or whatever, but yeah, I think we'll stop at 20 mutations for this because YUTYRANNUS seem to get a pretty decent stat buff from a single mutation on the stamina and the health. So yeah, you're all good to go. Just gonna wait for this thing to grow up at this stage. I'm just gonna leave it on enable mating. Obviously YUTYRANNUS take a long time to actually fully grow up, which is super annoying, but yeah, I'm just going to leave him there. And in the meantime, what I've been doing every single time is just taking this one away because wrong button. Because I don't want to breed like just tons more eggs and then have to eat those. At a certain stage, what I'll start doing is just stockpiling thousands of eggs all over the place. And then I'll just like have those for whenever I need to level something. But maybe I'll use Giga eggs because, I mean, we do have a breeding pair of Gigas here and I actually have a lot of eggs left over and I guarantee I won't need almost 1,000 of those, so maybe I'll just stockpile those somewhere so whenever we need to level stuff we could just use those instead. But yeah, we've got a pretty good breeding operation going on here. We've got the 5 females lined up on the wall, and then I've got the 1 male, and I usually just slot him around here and he can just breed with all 5 of those at a time. and then I just kind of like wait a little bit, and we should have like an abundance of eggs. So I can eat all these, and yeah, I just thought I'd bring you guys back for a little update. So things are going pretty amazingly right now. So we are back, and here are the stats that we have right now. We have 10 of each mutation, and well, damn, this is completely unimprinted, so like this is just base for this YUTYRANNUS. So it's gonna be crazy. It actually already is crazy because we've got it over there, and I'm gonna go show you what it looks like and all the stats completely imprinted and everything, unleveled at this stage, but we're gonna level them as well by killing some baby gigas. But almost 3k stam and just over 15.5k health. So that is fantastic to begin with. Now, feast your eyes on Lieutenant Dan, the official Lieutenant Dan of this series. Wow, that thing looks awesome. So it's a big change from what we had before. I think the one that we had in the series 4 that we had, it was like fully cyan with like purple, and that's all I remember. So like fully cyan with purple. I can't remember what color its like feet were and everything, but yeah, those are the colors that I remember. Now this Lieutenant Dan is main body red with that cyan stripe going down the back, and it's got a golden crown, which looks really awesome. And then I thought it was a gray on the feet and the hands, but then if you look at the face, it looks really white right there. So it's either gray or white right there. I'm not sure which one, but yeah, this thing looks like a beast. And here it is, fully imprinted and everything. Actually, all those other stats down there need to be updated by just leveling something. So let's just level 1 into health, and these are all going to jump up. But obviously, I didn't get mutations on those at all. So almost 40 or almost 30k health on this thing. So it's going to be just absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and grab out some of these giga eggs. And I want to just hatch up a bunch of these and just get them to eat them. All right, here we go. Lieutenant Dan, eat. Oh, wow, look at that. That's actually pretty good damage to begin with. That is a mutated giga right there. Oops. I want to see how much XP I get from this thing. From like all of these things, I suppose. That's another mutated one I just killed. Oh, man. That was 2. We just legitimately killed 2 mutated baby gigas. It's fine. We'll get tons of them when we do some giga breeding. But yeah, let's see. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Yeah, gigas are the way to go. Gigas are definitely the way to go. I think I'm gonna have to make just a spot for gigas to just breed somewhere here. But yeah, anyway, where do we even want to put these levels? I want at least 4k on the stam. I think that's good. I could probably go even higher because we have so many levels, but I don't know. Oh my god, the melee 666. That's hilarious. We're gonna keep it as that. Oh, dude. How high could we go with this? 50k health. Are you kidding me? We still have 30 more levels. All right, let's go. You know what? Can we get this thing? Oh, we could get him to like 100k health actually eventually, which is just insane on a YUTYRANNUS. Now, we do have imprint stat skill turned up to 3 from 1, so it's going to be slightly better than what you can actually achieve on official or whatever, but I mean, even with mutations like this thing would have been a beast anyway. I mean, like, it would have started off with 15k health anyway, so yeah, it would have been a beast. You know what? I don't even care. Let's do it. We're gonna get up to 100k. We just need to level it more. To be honest, let's do that right now. I don't even care. These are baby gigas. They're expendable. I can take as many as I want. All right, it's kind of lagging me out when I look inside of here, though. That's the only issue. I can't move. All right, we're gonna have to drop some and then just take some from this bag. All right, give me some of those. These things are so heavy. You know what? We'll just put them... I was about to say we'll just put them on aggressive. I don't know. I'll just drop these out for the moment. I'll grab the others, and then hopefully we can take all these. We probably can't. All right, let's get back in there. There's another baby mutated giga. Are you kidding me? We're having all the luck with the ones that we're eating. All right. Oh, okay. This thing's gonna require a lot of healing now as well. Wow, look at that freaking damage, dude. So many. All right, we could also like fear roar them to do extra damage, right? Wait, which one is... Oh, it is this one. Does that not work on baby gigas? I thought that would work. It doesn't, apparently. All right, well, that's dumb. I guess it probably doesn't work on gigas in general, so that's probably why it didn't work on the babies. Oh, dude, we're close. We just gotta get closer. This is gonna be the most insane Yutyrannus ever. And I'm gonna have to sit around for like an hour healing it. But that's okay. We've got our Night Owl over there, so we can just get Night Owl to heal this thing for a bit. Snow Owls are fantastic for healing. All right, let's see. Definitely better than Daedons. Daedons are good, but like, God, getting the food back up after you've completely shredded it down is just so difficult. You gotta feed it so much stuff. Like, kibble's the main thing. That's usually what I would be inclined to feed a Daedon. Let's go ahead and just... Can we, like, throw them from here, maybe? God, it gets so laggy when I look in there. All right, whatever. We're fighting them out here, Lieutenant Dan. We can walk through this gateway. Kill them all! Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. Orange mutation. That looks cool. That actually was twins. Look, there's another one over there. All right, now I need to make sure I get all these baby Gigas, because if one somehow grows up, oh, that would be bad for me. All right. Oh, there's one inside of there. I didn't even see him. He's like inside the pen. We'll get him after. Gotta make sure we got all these guys here. Come on. All right, and you. All right, and you're dead. And then we've got a few over here. Wow, so Lieutenant Dad's probably never gonna die. I'm gonna just say, like, it's got 100k health. It could take a massive beating. Now, obviously, for creatures like the dragon will definitely bleed down his health by huge amounts. So I'm gonna obviously, like, I have this version, which is the imprinted version that we're gonna be using, but I've obviously got the mutation stack version over there. So we're completely safe. If for whatever reason we do manage to lose it, we're not gonna, you know, we're gonna be able to replace him. But I mean, who could replace Lieutenant Dan? I can, but I don't want to. Let's go ahead and drop out more eggs. We gotta get this thing to 100k. It's needed. And then I think after that, I mean, I kind of like the fact that it's got a really rounded number. Look at that, the blue mutation right there. What is happening? I mean, like, there's a lot of non-mutated ones here, but like, damn, there's constant like mutations at each of these little lots I'm dropping out. That is awesome. Hopefully we have good luck when we're getting the Giga babies. All right, let's see. One more. Bam. Oh my God, that is the most insane Yutyrannus ever. I think what I'm gonna do is spend some more time, and you know what? We're not gonna get this thing to max XP. I could easily do it, but you know what? Let's heal it up first, and then I want to take it out for a spin. So we're gonna use Night Owl to heal Lieutenant Dan. It's gonna take a long time, even with Night Owl. Night Owl's got like what is that, 6k stam? So that's still gonna take a good while. But yeah, can I see the meters at all? No. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, we'll be back in a little bit, and we'll take Lieutenant Dan out for a spin, and I can probably also make a saddle, because I do not believe, like, I didn't make that saddle. That was just one that I had, so I might actually have a Yutyrannus saddle somewhere. So I think I probably have an Ascendant one or a Mastercraft one. But anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so here we go. Bam, one really OP saddle. Okay, this is the saddle. I almost, that was messy. All right, let's see. Sometimes, you know, when you're like crafting a bunch of saddles or something, like, I kind of get confused which one's the blueprint, which one's the saddle, because it's so easy to mistake them. So one more thing I wanted to do was put Lieutenant Dan up here. Everybody had a great suggestion to do this when I told you guys about this little, whatever it's called, taxidermy thingy up here, because we've got well, I guess not all, but some of our favorite creatures up here. We got Winston, we got Chandra, we got Mystique, Night Owl, and everybody wanted Lieutenant Dan to be this last one, but I put the Spino in there just as a temporary one. Let me see. So you're probably big enough there, right? I could make this bigger, though. Yeah, you know what? That's a good size. Actually, you know what? Let me just check. Can I actually make it bigger? Oh, no, it's already max scale. What's the normal size? Oh, dude, that's tiny. Huh, weird. Alrighty, so let's check the poses then. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, that one's scary. That one's pretty good. It's like running, and then that's regular. All right, so I feel like this one here best describes Lieutenant Dan, because he is a leader and he's barking orders. He's like, fight! He's like shouting into the air for some reason. I don't know why. That looks awesome. So we're gonna have to get another Dermis for the museum over there. We currently already have a Yutyrannus one from, I think it, oh, you know what? It was Cheese's one, actually. I was about to say, is it event colors? But yeah, it was Cheese's one. He gave me a Dermis of it, and he said he wanted it in the museum. But I'm going to replace it with my one because, I I mean, Lieutenant Dan needs to be in there. Let's see. All right, so there's some things around here that we could fight. It looks like the volcano's about to erupt. So, let's see. Bam. There you go, buddy. We'll get it. Oop, there we go. He pooped in midair. We'll get a saddle all painted up at some point. Let me go ahead and just cryopod you. And we're good. Sweet. You didn't have anything good, right? Oh my... What? I forgot that was in there. I could have lost that if I had to check that bag. All right, that is super loud. Let's go over here. So first of all, I just want to see raw damage. Although we have already seen it actually, right? Yeah, we have. So let me see. Raw fear damage. Let's see. So that raptor's completely scared of me. Oh my god. We do an extra, like, what is that? Like 250-ish almost. Let's see. An extra 250 with that fear roar, which is awesome. If something's fully feared, you're going to be able to do like a lot more damage to it. Unfortunately, fear roar doesn't work against bosses or anything like that, but I mean, this thing isn't really going to be a fighter. He's going to be more of like a lieutenant, if you will. So obviously this thing's going to be commanding our armies. We're going to be on this thing in arenas, and honestly, those colors look fantastic. I think this is probably the best one so far. I mean, I did like the cyan one last series, but this one looks a lot better, I think. I like that red, and I like the golden crown as well. It looks awesome. But yeah, you know what? Is it even worth... Can I... Wait, no, that's a Kurtor. Oops. Oh, I can't knock him back with it. I didn't realize that you could do that. That could be a good way to, like, passively move creatures around. Huh. Let's see. Can we Fear Roar you? Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, that makes him aggro, doesn't it? Yeah, look at that. He's, like, completely aggroed on me now. And now he's afraid because I fully Fear Roared him. Fortunately, we're taking recoil from those hits. Let's see. I want to actually see how much stamina we use up whenever we roar. Okay, so that used a decent amount. Now, if I do that again, you can't completely spam it. He's got to wait a second between. Yeah, he pretty much like regens really quick there. Wow, we've already lost 2k health. Are you kidding me? What? How the hell did that happen? Oh, look at that. You are completely afraid of me. Almost. Come on. It's weird how that little meter goes like anti-clockwise, because that red part is the part that like is filling up. Like the red is like not afraid. You got to fill it up to fully purple to actually get this special effect on them. So I don't know, that's kind of strange. Yeah, look at this. Lieutenant Dan getting in there. So yeah, in terms of like what else I want to pump on it, we don't have a huge amount of levels left. I would say we probably, like, what are we? I think the max level is like 3.5 million XP. So we have like a decent amount, just not a huge amount. I would say maybe like 5 or 6 more levels, I think. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. So yeah, I don't know what else to pump, because I feel like the melee doesn't really need to be pumped, and in all honesty, the stamina is probably good there too. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Maybe a little bit of movement speed actually could be pretty good, because I find that like all my creatures are a little bit faster than the YUTYRANNUS. So I don't know. It could be a good idea to actually like pump up a decent amount of movement speed into him, at least like 5 or 6 levels. And I feel like at this point, you know, we're already strong enough. We're already like beefy enough. We've got enough stamina. It couldn't hurt to do that. So yeah, let me know down below what you think of that. Let's see. And fear me. Nice. Oh, man. I think one of my favorite things about like the YUTYRANNUS being like the leader of the army is the fact that we have probably the best name ever for a YUTYRANNUS. Like Lieutenant Dan, you know, from Forrest Gump. Lieutenant Dan. It was a really good fan suggestion, so thank you so much. I can't remember your name, but I guarantee like 7 or 8 people will try to claim, I guess, they'll try to claim that they were the ones who came up with it. But don't worry, I can always go back and look for your name and see who posted it first. Get a lot of people lying all the time. You know, one funny thing, like, and I don't mind it so much because I get it, but one funny thing is I've had more than 100 people tell me that they were in my first 100 subscribers. Funny to think about, right? Looks like those Archies aren't actually getting feared by me. Like, they don't have the thing above their heads, but they did fly away. I don't know what that's all about. Let's see. Go ahead and kill this Scorpion. One thing I'd love to do right now is actually recruit some Carnos, but I don't think there's many Carnos around this area. If you didn't know, with the YUTYRANNUS, you can actually kind of like, I guess, temporarily tame a wild Carno. Oh wait, are those Carnos over there? No, those are Aloes. Huh. But yeah, you can temporarily tame a wild Carno. They'll kind of like, once you Courage Roar them a few times, they'll kind of get this like buff on them, and then you can actually like just keep them with you for a few minutes, and then they'll obviously, I guess, revolt or whatever. But yeah, you get to keep them for a few minutes. It could actually be a great way to try and tame Carnos, because you could use that to try and trap them up, because I don't believe that they'll attack your character if they're, quote, tamed using the Courage Roar. So yeah, could be something interesting. Oh look, we have a Rexipoo over here. Let's go fight. Oh, that's a nice roar you got there. Oh crap, my roar doesn't work on him. Oh crap, kill him. We're gonna be fine because he's not really doing that much damage, but that is that's silly. You should be afraid of me. You should fear me. I am the chicken version of you. I am fluffy. I am feathery. I love the YUTYRANNUS, man. It's such an awesome creature. Yeah, come on. Almost. Yes. Boom. Fun fact about the YUTYRANNUS, it was one of the last creatures to be added to Ark before its official release. There you go. I actually remember the update when this thing came out, and it was awful. Not the update, the wait for the update, because like back in the day, you know, I used to be up all the time. I used to stay up all night so I could be there when the update drops, and they used to be like, oh yeah, another hour, another 2 hours, another, you know, 15 minutes, another 20 minutes, you know, they'll keep going on. Like, I don't blame them, because like, you know, they can't release it unless all the issues are fixed, but man, we were up all night like waiting for this thing, and I remember being completely out of energy by the time it actually came out, and luckily that video did somewhat well anyway. Because like, God, I wouldn't blame people if they were like, wow, this is awful. Just because like we were just up for so long. I can't remember who I recorded it with, but yeah, we had a fun time either way, and like we got it. It just took all night to wait for the update. But yeah, I'm glad that they don't have regular updates like that, because staying up all night ruins me. All right, we kind of got a little bit stuck there. That was weird. Oh wow, we're out of stamina. Okay. Gotta wait for that. Look at that lava. Lieutenant Dan could run straight through that, but I won't do it just because I'm kind of afraid. Oh man, a freaking volcano erupting. Alrighty, well, you know what? I think that's probably going to be it for today. I was hoping to try and actually find some Carnos, but I don't think that there are any. Like, sometimes you can find them around here, and then sometimes you can't, and at this stage, we're kind of limited with the area that we can go right now because of the volcano eruption. But, yeah, we have the new Lieutenant Dan. Let me know what you think about the colors and everything. And, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more like this, you can, of course, subscribe. I'll be seeing you in the next one.